Hey sweetie, so this is going to be my makeup collection and organization video. I'm just going to briefly go through the things that I have. If you want me to go into more detail on something that you see in the video, just let me know. Or if you want to see swatches or certain names of different things, just let me know. So let's go ahead and get started. Right here is my makeup vanity. I got the vanity actually at Goodwill for like $10, and my husband just refinished it for me, and that's just a chair from IKEA. The lamps that you see on each side of the mirror were purchased at Menards. I think they're the GE Bright Sticks. They're like $10 a piece. And then the antique mirror I actually got at Goodwill as well for $10. Here is where I keep some of my nail polishes, and there's my nail polish rack. I actually got that on eBay for like $30 with free shipping. Up here is my little bulletin board of my subscribers that have sent me birthday cards or notes or cards that they've given me through swaps and stuff. This is my collection right here. I purchased the organizing rack on, I think it was OfficeDepot.com. I'll go ahead and provide a link to the exact item. Right here I have this. It's actually for mail. It's like a mail rack that I got at TJ Maxx for like $10. I have like my big palettes, like the Coastal Scents 28 piece, an 88 neutral palette, some other palettes in here. I have like the Kat Von D palette. Then I have the sleek palettes in here. I have the Makeup Forever Flash palette. Then I have like the Coastal Scents concealer palette. And here is the e.l.f. eyeshadow palette. This is my airbrush kit. Here I just took some dollar store glass vases, and in here are all my eye brushes. Right here are all my face brushes. Here I have all my Z palettes and one MAC palette that I have left, because I actually sold all my MAC palettes. But here I have all my like oranges and reds. This one I have all my neutral colors. This one is all like my highlighters, and then like some yellows and coppers and golds. This one's all my blues and teals. Of course, this one's all my pinks. All my purples. Greens. And my blacks, silvers, and grays. If you want me to go into detail of all my eyeshadows that I have in these palettes, just let me know and leave a comment below. Here I have all my different kabuki brushes. Keep lipsticks that I use on a daily basis. They have like MAC, NYX, I think this is Rimmel. Let's go ahead and go into the first drawer. Here I have, back here are all my LA Colors palettes. I have like every single one of them. I actually won them in a contest. Then I have more LA Colors, Sonia Kashuk, hard candy. These are a great dupe for, sorry if you can't see these guys. I'm still trying to figure out my camera here. These are similar to the ones that MAC had in a couple of their collections. And then some MAC eyeshadows, mineralized eyeshadows. Then here I have some of the NYX Trios, Avon, there's my dog, a MAC Trio MAC Quads. These are all my e.l.f. There's my doggy. These are the e.l.f. quads. Then I have some of the e.l.f. cream shadows. And these are the hip duos. I'm going to sit down and do this as I get lower. This drawer are all my face powders. Like I have the MAC MSF Natural, a beauty powder, the Hello Kitty, Stereo Rose, the Blonde Brunette and Redhead collections, and then I have some NARS palettes, and then these are like the e.l.f. bronzers and blushes. These are the NARS blushes that I have. These are drugstore bronzers. And then all back here are all my blushes, whether it's a blush stick, the e.l.f. Blushes. There's Coralie stuff from Benefit. And then like all of these are like L'Oreal, Revlon, so on. Oh, and then like these little plastic containers that I have. You can buy them at Walmart for like a 2-pack for $1. They're really cheap. And it's a nice way to divide everything. This drawer is kind of messy. I haven't organized this too much. Just different foundations from the Lancome Tint Idol. There's my face primer, Fix Plus, my MAC Studio Sculpt. I love this foundation. And I have the Revlon Photo Ready. I have samples of different ones. And I also have concealers. I love this Benefit Concealaholic. Then I have tinted moisturizer from Hard Candy. Just a whole bunch. I got a sample of the Inglot primer. And then a NARS concealer duo. This one, in the front here you'll see like different NARS eyeshadows. Excuse me, I have different eyeshadows here from like Too Faced, LA Girl, some MAC ones that I haven't depotted, NARS, and then this area are all my primers for my eyes, like the Urban Decay, LA Splash, MAC Paint Pot, and then these are neat. These are the Estee Lauder eyeshadow cream eyeshadows. Like that's an intense green. I have a purple as well. That's pretty. Hopefully you'll be able to see that. And then back there, all the way in the back, are all my mascaras, which I have like tons and tons that I probably have to go through and start tossing. This area are all my jumbo pencils and some of the glitter pencils, and then this one is from Rimmel, and they basically have the same thing. It's just a pencil. Here are all my eyebrow things, like the eyebrow quad, eyebrow pencils, and wax. Here are all my different eyeliners from like the gel, pencil, liquid, like everything. I have tons and tons of them. This drawer is a little bit of everything. I have 2 of these. They're actually pill boxes, but I converted it into like a lipstick container. I had a ton of MAC lipsticks that I needed to alleviate some space, so I decided to just depot them. This is like a lip palette from Smashbox. I have some of the NYX lip pencils, some samples, drugstore lipsticks. Then I have more eyeshadows. This is the Urban Decay, what is this? Like a Naked palette. Another Kat Von D palette. I think her name is Tara Tarantino or something like that. I got one of her eye palettes, and these are like all my Wet n Wild ones. And then I have Physicians Formula, Stila, and NYX. This is kind of a jumble drawer. These are all different lip glosses, like from, I can't even, Amuse, Inglot, NYX, e.l.f., Sally Hansen, MAC, Too Faced, and then a whole bunch of drugstore like Revlon, L'Oreal, LA Colors. Here's a lip balm from EOS. And these are my lip liners. I need to get more. I don't really have a big variety of lip liners. This is what a mess this is. This is my pigment drawer. I mean, I have everything from like Inaz pigment to Berry M to Inglot, Jessie's Girl, Glamour Doll Eyes, Drama Mamas, MAC, NYX, and this is kind of like my tool section, like scissors, pads, like the face pads. Sorry about my foot. So there's face pads, little swabs, tweezers, sharpener. When I depot stuff, here's a pen and some stickers. Eye makeup remover, brush cleaner. Here are all my makeup bags. Like, this drawer is pretty deep, and it's filled to the top. I mean, I have Bath and Body Works and a whole bunch of different ones. I have a NARS one down there. It's just insane. This one's kind of just like a jumble of like different tools again. Wheels, palettes, brush rolls I have. This drawer has just been like accumulating stuff that I haven't organized yet that I have to go through. I'm obsessed with false lashes, especially red cherry, because they're so, well, actually you can't even find them out here. So I have just tons and tons of different lashes. Another drawer of different palettes, like the Urban Decay Loves New York, all the other Urban Decay box of shadows, a palette of NYX blushes, some no-name stuff down there, the e.l.f. encyclopedia,